is a topic we're going to jump right into. Oops, I did it again, as Britney Spears has said. Even though she has been off the scene for quite some time and lives kind of privately now, which we can understand because she was always in the spotlight for everything that she did. But this memoir that she has written has brought up a bunch of things. The main things, right, is the Justin Timberlake situation that she has going on. Now, I am trying to read some of the memoir, and I will say it does have things from, childhood trauma. She talks about her parents. She talks about her siblings. She talks about, her rite of passages and everything in her life. But of course, the Justin Timberlake situation has stood out to us, right? What is she saying about old Justin, old JT? Well, we all know that they met years and years ago, and they were on the show, the Disney Club, the thing that everybody was into. The kids were dancing, the kids were singing, and they have known each other. They began to date. They were sweethearts. Everybody loved it when Justin and Britney were dating. We thought they were just the it couple. They were young. They were both upcoming. They were both gorgeous. So it was just a thing to do, right? Was to fall in love with them. But now she's saying that the relationship was not all that it cracked up to be. She's saying that it's not everything that we once thought it was. The main thing that she is saying is that when they were teenagers, that she actually had aborted a child of theirs that they had together. She claims that it was done in home, it was done secretly, it was done privately, that a doctor was brought in, and she was just in so much pain and so much agony that Justin sat there playing music on a guitar, trying to soothe her, but he was not really, all in. He was just like, let's get it over with, let's get it done. And she felt as though after it was done, he treated her different. He talked down on her, and they shortly after broke up, right? She did have some other, superstar relationships, but when you think of Britney Spears, you always think of two things, right? You think of the day she cut all her hair off, and you think of her dating Justin Timberlake. Those are two of the things that we all think about when we think of Britney Spears. But she is saying that the reason she cut her hair off was due to a lot of mental stress. Now, the memoir tells what led up to it and everything else. But one of the big memories that she says is the day that she had the, procedure done and the way she was treated after that. It made her feel less than. Now, I will say this, when it comes to celebrities, there to me is a lot of things that is always done behind closed doors because they have the money to do it and they have the team and everything to hide it, okay? Some of the big questions that have been out here after she dropped the memoir to Britney is, well, why now? Britney says that she is ready to heal. She is finally ready to tell her story and she's finally ready to move on. Her children are getting older and she does not want to have mental health issues or baggage or anything as she, steps into the new chapter of her and her life. And that is totally understandable. When it comes to these two people here, we are about, the genre or age of where I used to enjoy both of them as a teenager. I like both of their music. I have been to concerts of theirs. I was a big fan of them. And now, we see that Justin is out here. He's married. He has children. He's with Jessica Biel. They are having, a wonderful time. So everyone was waiting on a response. And this is all we were able to get. It was stated that, that Jessica and Justin just want everyone to move on to the, from the past and evolve into the future. But I will tell you one thing, your past does make up your future, the things that have happened in your past, the old relationships that you hold, the old, as they say, bones that you have in the closet. When the skeletons come falling out, some people know how to deal with them and some people don't. Unfortunately, in this case, it was a decision that Justin and Britney made that Britney to this day maybe does not, have the feeling that Justin does, that he can just move on and go on and it was just going to be in the past. She holds on to it. It was her body, it was her mind, it was her soul, and she needs to release it. Now, Justin or Jessica, his wife, have not once got out and said that none of it was true. They have not gotten out and said anything bad about Britney, but sometimes telling someone to just leave it alone can be damaging enough. Now, like I said, with these two, I can't wait to see what happens. I hope Britney gets her healing and everything that she needs. And then maybe in the future, we'll see these two actually, have some more comments about it once the memoir gets out and gets a little bit more popular. So we'll just have to wait and see. And that's something I am willing to do. So I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this topic. And I will see you in the comments below.